Hey guys, whoa, the lighting just went all weird. Oh, well, okay, well, you guys are gonna have to deal with the light like that. But, alright, so, more questions? All these questions are out of order. How long do you have to wear your piercings before they leave dimples? I've heard that it was 3 months, but the first time when I pierced my cheeks, I used really small bars. So, and I only had them in for like 3-4 days because the swelling was so bad, like it swallowed up the back, so I had to like take it out before it like closed up. That left dimples. But I say like give it 3 months space. And all piercings do scar, so you might have to buy like anti-scarring cream to put on every like day for like a month after you take the piercings out. But so you want to change the bars into shorter bars like a month after you have your piercings done into shorter bars like tongue ring bars, because change them into tongue ring bars because that's smaller, and then it'll probably like cause dents. So then it'll hold your cheek like that. I'd say wear that for whenever you feel like taking it out. But when they first pierce it, it has to be really long. Like, it has to be longer than 5/8. I'd say, like, longer than an inch, too, because your cheeks do swell up pretty bad. Where do you work that allows cheek piercings? At the moment, I work seasonally. I used to be a receptionist during the summer. And the place that I worked at, or the places I've worked at, people were cool with it. I guess you just have to find, like, cool people to work with. But I knew the people before I actually got hired, so they were fine with it, as long as I dressed professional and stuff. And right now I'm, like, babysitting, so the parents are fine with it. I would say, like, look for jobs where you see other people having piercings. I know it sucks, because, like, I heard food places doesn't let you have it. You either have to cover it up. But, yeah, you gotta find something that's, like, individually owned. And most of the places here, or most of the places, are owned by individuals. So, you don't want to go off into, like, McDonald's or, like, JCPenney, because most likely they won't let you have it. But, I mean, it's up to the managers and the owners, if they let you have piercings. What bars do you use for your cheek piercings? At the moment, I'm using 5/8 of an inch length. And it's a 14 gauge. It's pretty much like the tongue ring bar that you have in before when you first get it pierced. But if you're gonna pierce it, or, like, if you have someone pierce it, make sure it's longer than an inch, and make it Bioflex, and the balls make them like Bioflex or like acrylic, because metal will like mess up your teeth more. Like, you could bite down on it and you'll fuck up your teeth. How long was your healing process for your cheeks? The swelling went down, well, the first week was the worst week, because that's when, like, the swelling grows, like, it gets bigger. I say, if you watch the video, you could tell by my cheeks, that was, like, a 2-week, but my cheeks didn't go really back to normal until, like, 3 months after, because sometimes, like, it swells up randomly after you pierce them. So I had to deal with that. So I'd say, like, give it 2 weeks out of, like I've been telling most of my videos, 2 weeks out of work, so that you don't go in there looking like a alien, catfish, what else did I get? A chipmunk, yeah, and you gotta learn how to deal with the name calling, because whatever you do, other people will judge no matter what, and you just gotta deal with it. Things you need for cheek piercings. You need clamps, clean clamps. Clean clamps, guys, clean clamps. I'm sorry, I'm staring off to, like, this way and the camera's over there. But, clean clamps, a sterilized needle, like, that's never been used. Come on, guys, you don't want to fuck up your face. rubber bands for the clamp so that it's tightened, gloves. Make sure there's like non-latex if you're allergic to it, and no powder on the outside. And like the bars, make sure like the bar is made out of Bioflex. It's easier for you to move your mouth with and like be flexible with. Make sure that's like longer than an inch. I know it's like big, but your face will swell up, and you want space on that bar for your face to swell up, or else like the back, like the inside of your mouth will swallow up the back of the ball. And I think that's it. Oh, and cleaning solution for after you pierce it. Oh, and a marker. Just mark where it's at, and then while you're using the clamp, so you could look for the vein on the inside or like the glands. Research, guys, before you do it, please. For cheek piercings, can I use 16 gauges? Yes, you can use 16 gauges, but make sure the bar, the length of it, is really long. But I feel like the 16 gauge are harder to find. As long as you keep the bar, I guess, you could buy different bars. Like, it could be like lip ring bars, and then like you could switch the balls off of them, as long as they're both 16 gauges. But 16 gauges are harder to find than 14 gauges. 14 gauges are more common, so yeah. What is appropriate steel bar size? Most people get 14 gauges because they're more common, like I said. But you could go 16. You could go whatever size you want. It's just, if you go smaller than a 16 gauge, it's harder to find the bar, and it's harder to find like the ball for it. You could go online to look for that, but 16 and 14 gauges are more common. I guess you could go 12 gauge, but it's, like I said, the bars are harder to find, so you could either buy one bar and like just keep changing the balls off of it. Oh, and for the outside, if you want smaller balls, I think these are like, I don't know how many millimeters. 5 millimeters around diameter. Yeah, I think they're 5 millimeters. Probably not. I don't know. What will I have to get them down a month go by? Oh, will they get down? Wait, will I have to get them down as months go by? Oh, I think they're talking about down, like making the bars shorter. I mean, after the first month, well, what I did was I had the long bars in for like 2 weeks because my face was going down anyways, and I changed it. That was not the best idea that I had because I realized my bars were fucked up, and my cheeks were like swelled up more. So I'd say like a month or like 3 weeks with the longer bars in, and then you could change them down to like shorter sizes. Like if you started off more than an inch, I would suggest to go to like 5/8. I think that's the length. 5/8. That's like the beginning of the tongue piercings, and then you could go to tongue piercings, and then you could go find shorter bars, but don't just go like tongue ring to like lip ring. Lip ring length, because that big of a change could make your cheek swell up so bad, or like it's too rapid. You gotta gauge it for people that know how to gauge, but instead of gauging it, it's shortening it instead. So definitely do your research on that math stuff, because I'm not good with all that that gauge thing. So it goes 5/8, and you want to go smaller than that. I think the next one would be like, never mind, I'm just not going to say it because I don't know. But yeah, I'm at 5/8 right now, and I still have a lot of length on mine. I don't know if you could tell, but the lighting is really bad right now. Sorry, guys. How much do cheek piercings cost? Honestly, I did it myself, so I have no idea what shops cost, but you could always call them up, ask questions, or like you could go to the place and ask questions about it. If they try and persuade you to doing it, don't do it right away. Take time, think about it, and just ask for the price, because what are you going to lose? If you go back, they'll still do it. If you leave the same. No changes. So it doesn't hurt to go in there and ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because sometimes you could ask the stupidest questions, but really you're helping yourself. Ask whatever questions you can, or else once you do it, you're going to have questions and you don't want to ask, and then you're going to have trouble or problems later. So go to your shop or call the shops and ask, because some places don't do them. Do you pierce other people's cheeks? At the moment, I do not, because I'm not licensed yet, but I'm working on that, guys, so let's hope it comes up soon. Yes, I am trying to get that done, but a lot of places aren't going to do it, because it's the saliva glands where they're watching out for. Like, sometimes it fucks up everything. Well, not everything, but, like, it makes you drool and shit. Where did you get the retainers for your cheeks? The mall that I lived by, it had like a little stand and they had like bars and shit. So I was like, damn, no, those are really long bars, so I might as well get them. And then I've ended up using them for my cheeks. But you could go online like eBay or Amazon, or go to your mall and see if they have any. It's called Bioflex bars, or you could call them retainers. Yeah, so definitely look for them. But the websites are kind of dangerous, so be cautious. If I were to re-pierce my cheeks, would the healing process be different because I still have the perfect indents? Yes, the healing process would be different. I mean, it'll still swell up like regular, but you're more likely to get keloids. Keloids are like bumps, which looks like pimples or like a ball around the piercing. And then if you were to like pop it or whatever, oozes come out and sometimes your blood. You're more likely to get those. And to keep those down, use tea bag. I've been using tea bags, like all natural, no caffeine or nothing. Let me see if I have a box in here. No, I do not. But yeah, I think in my other videos, I had like my other cheek Q&A videos. You guys definitely check those out for any healing process methods there. They're there. But yeah, you're more likely to get keloids the second time piercing it. Does it hurt to re-pierce it? Just a little bit more. The swelling part's the main part where it sucks. Can you show what your cheeks look like without the jewelry? Here, let me get a close-up so you guys can see. Oh, that was from the basketball, so it's more red. Yep. Now, it's going to be trouble putting it back in. Okay, well, I'm not going to put in the ball right now, because it's going to take a while. Let's see. Last question. How long was your cheek piercing healing process? It was about the first 2 weeks was the worst of the swelling. And then it swelled on and off for the next 2 months. So altogether about like 3 months of the swelling to like make your cheek go back to normal. But your cheeks do swell on and off even after piercing them. Like you could pierce them a year after and your cheeks swell up randomly. So it's up to you. You have to have patience for these cheek piercings, and check out my other Q&A videos, because I'm pretty sure I have like more questions answered on there, and most of these questions are like re-asked questions, and I might as well make a video because you guys keep asking and don't want to look. Well, yeah, so leave more questions down below if you're willing to ask anything else. If you don't mind, go check out my other videos so that, what was I gonna say? Oh, so that you guys could find out more information. So, definitely subscribe for more videos. And I hope you guys share my videos to help other people that with cheat questions. Well, I gotta go and this video is long. I'm so sorry, guys. Maybe I'll make like 10 questions per video next time. So leave them down below and I will definitely make another video.